gonna do a quick update on all the stuff that's been happening since I've been using calcium and magnesium, and that's quite a lot actually. I'm busy at the moment fighting a spider mite infection, and I have both species, the white one and the red one. And I have quite a lot of experience with spider mite from the days I grew my own cannabis, and they are very susceptible to spider mite, and it can kill your entire harvest in a matter of days. So spider mite is not to be taken lightly, and when you just discover them, small clusters of tiny yellowish white dots and red dots in my case, it's not that bad and it's fairly easy to treat. Now I took the nuclear option and used poison from a spray can. You can also do make your own, and there are tutorials how to do that on the internet. I'm not gonna do it because reasons. When you're not sure you have spider mite, as I said, there are little white red specks. Blow gently across the bottom of the leaf. Spider mite hate air movement. As soon as they feel air movement, they crawl to a place where the air is still. So a little across the leaf, and you see them moving. A magnifying glass is also a very handy apparatus, because they are really hard to see, and because I am experienced with spider mite, it's a lot easier for me. By the time you see leaves turning yellow, you're basically too late. The plant will not die, but it will set it back. And by the time you see little webs in the corners of the leaves where the leaves leave the stem, when you see small little webbings, that means your plant is really struggling. The spider mite weaves the web for protection, and it also weaves the back of the leaf, where all the, how do you say it in English, the little breathing holes. I'm not sure how to call it, but they are breathing holes. And once they cover all the breathing holes, stuff will die. So, come or calcium magnesium. This is going to be wobbly, as always. Let's see if this will stay upright. This is, oh, not very clear. This is better. Oh, I should pause this, but screw it. This is a Dendrobium phalaenopsis, and if you look here, those are two new roots, and they're not coming from, oh yeah, they are coming from new growth. But this is just a matter of days. And it's all thanks to calcium and magnesium. And it's really a mystery why nobody puts it in his food. It has all the micronutrients, at least the stuff I use, from all the NPKs, metals and other minerals, but no calcium and magnesium. It's so silly. Okay, this is Brassia Eternal Wind. Surprise is coming up. And this is also chucking out new roots. Or at least I thought it was. Okay, but the big surprise is here. There it is. And this is 5 days of work. Pseudobulbs are nice and plump. And I have to admit, it could do better, but I'm not going to screw around with it. Just in case I might damage this one and I want to see it flower. Okay, everything has to get wet today. This is the shelob, and the new growth is really pushing on. And this is the one where new roots are forming, especially here at the bottom. Yep, really pleased. I believe this is an Lelia Cattleya Final Blue, and this is where the magic happens. And right here at the back, not really visible, but I think that's a new lead. The Orchids experiment. This one was remounted, excellent condition, making good roots. This one was remounted. Oh no, not, but it's doing great. Where's the remount? Oh yeah, this is one of the canes I took off the Orchids that wasn't hydrating. Well, I chucked it on a piece of wood with plenty of moss, and I believe it's doing okay. This is Mummy Orchids. Looks a bit naked without her kekies, but that's okay, because it's doing this and this. That's the most important. It likes its mount. It's grabbing on. And it still has a few months of growing to do, so I'm not worried at all. This one I just checked and it had a few red spider mites. So I'm waiting for 8 o'clock when the store's open, and I'm gonna buy some spider mite killing agent. Phalaenopsis is doing good. Here are some new root tips, branching. And the polybulbin, it will grow, I'm certain of that. I'm gonna give it a bit more moss today. This is also back from the dead. It's the frosty dawn. And what I discovered yesterday can also be attributed to calcium magnesium. Okay. The brown spot is where one of the canes broke off when everything came off the wall. And as you see, just above those two white roots with the green tips, there's a dark green tip. That's a new cane. My Periardi, as I was saying before the camera cut on me, the Periardi, I haven't lost any leaves, so I'm pretty sure it's happy. On the other hand, this one isn't. This is the Promenia Limelight crossed with Promenia Santina, and although it's looking really sad and without any roots, but there's a new growth and it's moving. It is bigger than a few days ago, so ew. If anyone knows why this is so grey, be my guest. This is really the miracle of the bunch. The Amabile O'Brien, two beautiful canes, one broke off, all sorts of new growth, and oh, if you look close, there. It broke a cane, but it's giving me a new one. So definitely something is going okay. This is the Findleyanum that didn't want to root, and this cane is getting the idea. It's still a bit moist, but can always be moister. Okay. These are the most spectacular updates to date. This is little Shrek, and there is a new leaf. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to start to see roots any day now. This also shows nicely that if you take care, an orchid can rebound. Because this was close to death. After a few days I got it. So yes, very pleased. It's a close look to the Promenia, and as you can see, there's a fresh new growth coming. And next to the polybulbus, oh, you see here, oh, where's my finger? Right there. That's a new root, and this pseudobulb is beginning to plump, and we have here, that's the new lead that's crawling up. So I give it room to go up or down, whatever it wants. And this sad little thing is the back bulb I took off the Capituliflorum. And yeah, waiting for kekies. And it will give kekies, I'm very sure of that. I really can't wait for this one to take off. Still no yellow leaves, so it is hydrating. I'm kind of proud of this one. Imagine what that looks like when it's starting to push out new leaves, new growth. Will be sometime before we see any roots, because I buried them. It was the only way. So, sea of green. Up here already up close. Not the fastest yet, but we have new leaves, and that's important. Still no roots, but it's only been a few days, a few weeks since it's hanging here. New leaves will up, new roots will come. Friendlyanum. Looks healthy, but it's not.